Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Grumpy Vlogger Live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another fun-filled evening of Grumpy Vlogger Live. Oh, man, well, I didn't comb my hair very good today, but I just ran back there and did it. But, yeah, man, this has been one of them days I didn't know if I was doing the show from here in my office or if I would be doing it out the cabin. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But anyways, let me bring in my always wonderful, always funny co-host, Art Carlson. Yeah.
It's great to be here.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Let's see if the sound effects work. No?
I can hear it, but it's like it's coming, like it's playing out, just barely. The volume's way too low.
Oh, wow.
Really screwed it up, huh?
Yeah. Let me look at my levels here real quick. It looks like everything is just, everything is all the way to the top. I made sure that all the buttons are lit up.
Right.
So
I don't know what it's doing. Have you checked to make sure you're using, when in StreamYards in the settings? That happened to me here a while back. Check the audio to make sure that your is selected to your virtual.
Ooh. Okay.
Because sometimes that changes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, okay.
Yeah, if you go under audio, you should have cable output VB audio virtual cable.
No. Yes. Let's
under
try
your
that.
mic. Okay.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, but I don't hear the... That's it.
There we go. We got it.
When mine did an update on my Stream Deck, that was the one thing that changed, and it selected the wrong. There you go. That's got it.
All right. Awesome.
So how you doing, Art, buddy?
I'm doing good. I had a video that premiered about an hour ago. That
I haven't seen it yet, but I will.
Yes, it is from Villa Feliz, which is James Tanner's house.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah, it said your audio. Grant said your audio had been low since Saturday's show, so that's when it did the update.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and say hi to everybody. Let's just start at the top.
Yes,
Let's
do that.
We got Jody, Drone Shots, X-Wing, One Vision Aerial. We have, let's see who else here. They were in here for quite a while
Mr.
chatting.
Stay Drunk.
Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk, yeah. 107 Drones.
Yeah,
Barkley.
that would be Barkley.
And I saw Gary is in here, I think.
Gary, Andrew.
Yeah. And Andrew.
Scott,
and
Jack Rabbit.
Yeah, and Rod from Hot Rod in Daytona.
Hot Rod. And Brad.
Yeah.
Catskills Brad.
Captain Joe America, USA Drone Flyer.
Yep.
And God
Bird,
Bless
Joey.
America. Okay, God Bless America. Mark Sullivan is here.
Mark Sullivan.
And we said Andrew, Droning Gaming RP, that's Justin.
Justin.
Yeah. And let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Jay Bird, we said.
And
Andrew.
Brand.
Gary Branch.
And
Yeah, I think that covers. Oh, Catskills Brad, yes. And
yes,
of course I said.
Yes. Oh, Mika Steve just popped in.
Oh, Jack Rabbit is here. Yeah. Mika Steve just popped.
Charles Galuski. Or Galuski.
hello. Yes.
What part of the country?
Depending on how you want to pronounce it. Yeah. And tonight I am broadcasting on my Facebook Grumpy Vlogger group. I'm broadcasting on Twitter. I'm broadcasting on my YouTube channel. It looks like I'm broadcasting on your Facebook and your YouTube. So next week I'm going to drop probably Facebook, and I'm going to start broadcasting on Rumble.
Rumble in the jungle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to schedule that out a little further than, I tried to do it this weekend, and Jim's droning. No, you haven't missed anything yet. Just getting started.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, our plan was to go to the cabin. It's been to go to the cabin for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days now, and we just can't seem to get our act
we got
together.
Glenn, Thunderbird 6.
Thunderbird 6, yes. And so last night, Judy had a couple rough nights, and last night she ended up being up all night, and this morning it was payday. That was the other reason we didn't go until today, was because I said, hey, we don't get paid until Monday. Let's wait until then. So I got about 4 hours sleep this morning, and she's waking me up. And we actually had an Amber Alert go off here, which ended up it ended up being a very sad ending. Yeah, 2 girls had disappeared, 16 and 14, and they were with some guy that I don't know, he's in his 30s. Don't know how he ended, but it was said that they were supposed to be going with his family, to his ranch there, and turned out he was actually supposed to. He's from Tulsa, or they were in Tulsa or Tulsa area, but he was actually supposed to have showed up for court today under sexual predator charges. And why in the hell these 2 girls were allowed to go with him? But they found him, the 2 girls, and 4 other members of his family all dead. Murder suicide. So it's like it was sad news here, and you have to think, why in the hell would you let your kids go? Or what was the deal? There's a lot to be answered yet. So but anyways, that's what woke us up, was the Amber Alert. And Judy says, well, let's, she got upset because she didn't realize she had been up all night, and we didn't go to sleep until sunrise, till after sunrise this morning. And so I went over to the bank, got my rocking chair money, and went over to Lowe's and picked up a couple things I needed for out there. Came home, and she was asleep, and I laid down, went to sleep, and woke up about 4 o'clock. So I'm doing pretty good, but
I had an Amber Alert once, but she was just a stripper from Shotgun Willie's.
Oh, that's bad, Art. That's bad. Yeah, God bless America. I agree.
That would be Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah, Ronnie. Yeah.
And Mickey McH is here.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just, this is one of those things, and I'm sitting there going, you wonder when you first get the alert, and you think, and you start reading into this guy, and you see that he's a sexual predator on the list, think, how in the hell these girls get with him? And then you read more into the story and see that they were supposed to be traveling with his family. I'm thinking, something here ain't right, and I knew it was going to turn out bad, so it did. So it is what it is, and we move on. I feel for the family, I really do. I don't know what in the hell my dogs are barking at now. That would be Bear. And go ahead and bring it. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's Dominic.
Morning, all. Technical difficulties.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going for that Fetterman look today.
Okay.
It's kind of his standard clothes at the Senate lately. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Fetterman wearing his jogging suit and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, man. It's
They're barking at the
if it was anybody else, they'd have a fit. Oh no, he just had a stroke. He can't dress himself. So he's got to wear a hoodie to the Senate
it's cold
chamber.
Here. What else can I do?
Yeah. Well, that's right. Yeah. That would be cool, Barkley. He said he's going to send me another Grumpy's bail bonds picture.
Okay.
because he's the one who took. He was. Ken, I think Ken took it and he was driving. So they've got another one. So I can use that for my background. But
there you go.
anyways, yeah, it's. You know what I'm looking into because we're getting ready to start spending some time out there at our cabin. Our son has a couple kayaks, and Judy was asking about them, and we don't either one need to be in no kayaks. That's just all there is to it. But I'm looking at one of these pedal boats. You know, they're 2-seater side by side. Yeah. But I'm going to put an electric motor. I'm going to put an electric motor on mine because I'm too damn lazy to pedal that damn thing. You can get the electric motor and everything for like, you know, depending on where you get it, anywhere from $650 to $800 motor included with a top on it, and so I'm looking at getting one of those, and it's small enough that there's electric. Yeah, you're right, Andrew. There's electric kayaks, but it's not the fact that you know, it's the balance thing. Judy and I are not real coordinated
not a kayak,
in kayak,
but one of those.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I guess it would be a kayak.
Yeah. Yeah, our canoes. But yeah, I'm going to
or
we've
canoes down in Australia.
Yeah. But that's what I'm looking at, and I'm looking at getting installing an electric motor. And there's 2 ways to do it. You can either install it right up front. Well, 3 ways. You can install it up front, install it in the back, or you can take out the control rod out the steering mechanism and take the top off of the motor and just slide it up through there and put it all back together, and then you've got the motor and everything right there up front. So, you know, the problem with that is you know, you have to be able to make sure the motor goes up high enough to clear, like when you're loading it up onto a you know, where if you have a trolling motor on the front, you can just pull it up out of the way.
Justin.
You're right, Justin. When it runs out of power, then I'll be paddling back.
Exactly.
Oh, do you want to see a dog picture? A cute little dog.
Dog picture.
Let's see where this is going. Oh, it is a
this
cute
is
dog.
James' dog, Marianne.
James's dog. Yeah.
I thought something else was coming here.
I know. You never know with Art what he's going to.
I was thinking, where's this going to go? But no.
She's a sweetie.
Yeah.
She's the only one that will let me pet her. Now, Hopon's a little skittish. He sees my crutches, and he's a little afraid of that. So, maybe if I was there a day or 2 longer, he'd probably warm up to me.
Yeah. You know, and I didn't get to see your show Friday or Saturday, Art, because I was lucky enough that my granddaughter brought over one of our great grandsons that I hadn't.
Nice.
He's 10 years old, and we hadn't seen him since he was born. So
wow.
What?
And so and I think I added up. I think we're at 12 great grandchildren, and I got pictures of 6 of the other great grandkids. I got some up to date pictures.
Cool.
Yeah, and the one he's 16 years old. I got a great grandson, 16 years old.
Wow.
And the youngest of our grandkids here in town, he just turned 16 as well. He's autistic, so I don't think I have to worry about him driving. He doesn't want to. He does. Yeah.
Okay.
But
well, I did get to see my godson, who I hadn't seen in 6 years. He was only about this big.
Whoops.
He was maybe a couple months old. Now he's almost 6.5 years old now. He's getting big. I mean, tall.
Oh yeah. So so you had a good time down there.
Oh, had a fantastic time. Yeah.
So is that where you're planning on retiring to eventually?
Yeah, I think so. It's looking pretty good. As a matter of fact, I have someone that's looking for properties for me right now. Yep.
Okay, so when do you plan to retire?
2 to 4 years.
2 to 4 years. Okay. Yeah, that's if
So,
that's
now,
if retirement
if I could get
doesn't go belly up.
like a condo and turn it into an Airbnb, I could be making money right away.
Right.
And then that would pay for the mortgage and have enough left over to put in to buy some other property, like maybe a lot or something, to build a house.
Jaybird says you said 1 to 3 last week. Yeah, but
We got
you could also retire to
TJ in the
Australia.
chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Hey, David.
I watched Uncle Bill's show last night, and Alexis had told me that she just sent off my prize that I won last week on the gumball drawing she did, and I'll be danged if I didn't win another one last night. And it's like, wow, she did 2 or 3 of them, and I bowed out of the others because, and I won't, because it's going to start seeming like it's rigged when I start putting. And there's no way she just reaches in and grabs them, puts them up there, and I just, got
There
the
you
weird
go.
combination.
Well,
But
Lloyd, we need to bring you to the casino in the Philippines.
Yeah, because I was talking about I need to go buy a lotto ticket because I have done this is the 3rd prize I've won in about 3 weeks. So because I got and I don't have it here, but Tesla drones off of Coast to Coast Drones a couple weeks ago for his birthday. I want Caleb. Yeah, Caleb. My mind went blank there for a minute. He sent me a US. I thought all I'd won was the USB drive that he, memory stick, and it looks like a key, Tesla key, Anyways, I'd won that, but he also sent one of the stocking caps like he wears all the time, very nice, and he also sent a baseball style cap that was in pink and has the ribbon for cancer awareness. Yeah, cancer awareness, and Judy loved it, so.
Oh, cool.
So I won those, and he sent me some stickers, and that reminds me, I realize that I have been negligent in getting out the prizes. There's been some issues come up with my suppliers. I will be setting up this month. I will be sending each one of them a gift certificate to the place, and they can order what they want. And instead of me trying to remember that, I've got the list of who won. And Jody, I have not forgotten you. Yours will be in the mail this week. I promise this time. I've got it sitting here. It's sitting here every week. So what is that?
Got cool keychains.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep. Michael beat. He was the first winner. And you know who? I also had a jeepney. And it turns James' neighbor across the street won it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Who by the way, I met while I was over there. And his house is in the video that I just premiered. And
see down here, Captain Joe America and I both have won the 2 weeks we won. We both of us whistle. We need to get together and go to the casinos. That's
there you go.
Yeah, we could probably walk away winners. Yeah.
But, Then we got Blind Neil in the chat. Hey, Neil. And Maddie. Yeah.
Oh, hello, Maddie.
Yeah.
Hello.
Welcome. So, so that's what's been going on. I will be sending out gift certificates. I'll be sending you an email with the links to the gift certificates. You can go in there and pick out what you want. I think it's all going to be at my second supplier rather than it's not going to be at Teesprings, but it's going to be at Spreadshirt.
Oh,
because I like, and with the gift, they have gift certificate setups, and I'll just send them to you in the email. But no, this is not a hair piece. This is my real hair. Thank you. Bite my ass. Yeah. No, it's.
So you're using my spreadsheet, Spreadshop. Sorry.
Spreadshirt, yeah, whatever it is, yeah.
Whatever the name is. Yeah,
I actually have both of them, but Teespring I've gotten.
How are you going with it? Because I tried to set one up there, and it was utterly tedious.
I didn't have any problems.
Okay.
I just went in there and set it up. And the thing is once you put your logo up there, you can put it on any numbers of items, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, just
because I've been developing some really cool, some really cool photos and cool logos and cool other things. But every time I seem to work around it, it just doesn't seem to work for me. Because I did the Teespring thing as well.
Yeah, I just I don't know. Mine just set up easy, and for some reason it's a little. It's not quite as fancy as Teespring. I think their layout is a little Windows 95. If you get the idea, yeah, it's a little Windows 95, but it works, you know, and. I like the fact that you can go in there and give gift certificates, which is what I will do this next Christmas. That way, I will send them out the next day. So this week, those that won at Mike, and I feel bad that it's been this long, but I've had stuff going on here at the house and just have not been able to get. And some of the stuff that I wanted to sell just
in the chat.
Oh, hello. He must be on your show.
On my channel. Yep.
Yeah, on your channel. So.
Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Who's on your channel?
Oh, we got Dewey and on my channel.
UAVP.
And we got Mika Steve, TJ.
Hello, Mika Steve.
And Justin's on my channel.
Okay. Hello, all.
Oh, by the way, I do have it set up for monetization.
Yay.
So I'm making money off of you. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I need to look and see if I'm still there, but let's see. I think I'm still at for whatever reason, I have held at, you know, it took me forever to get to 750, and now I'm staying there. I'm good, strong 750.
There you go.
You know, it's hung there for almost a week now, so I'm glad. You know, that's good.
Now if you go over to Jalen Charita, and all you have to do is put your link in the chat, you'll pick up at least 30 subs right away. And they won't go away.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I must go and check them out then.
Yeah, check them out. He's also on Facebook, so friend him, and that's how some of my other channels have grown lately.
And tell him Artco sent you.
Yeah.
For a good discount.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, and who else was in here? I saw that I was Joe Fodolio is here too.
Yeah.
Yep, Joe Fodolio.
Yeah, D-Wee is in your chat, Lloyd.
Yeah.
And he's looking a little grey.
Oh, is he? He sure is. Yeah. Let me. Because
we don't want anybody to time him out.
No, that was funny last night on whose show was that?
Uncle Bill's.
Was it Uncle Bill's? Yeah. Kelly Shore's got
the
Lon Denard. Yeah.
It got
that. You know, that was because Lon was saying, Lloyd has a lot of experience at timing me out. I used to on Ken Herron's show. I'm a moderator, and Lon used to come in there, and he would just mouth off, and there was I can't remember who else. He just was putting up stuff, and I kept saying, I'm a moderator, Lon, be careful. And boom, I'd time him out. I timed him out 2 or 3 times. Because there are a couple of times Lon's a great guy, but he can be
a little
abrasive at times. And I timed him, and he knows that. So he just loves it when he's in a channel and I'm not a moderator and he is. Yeah, we've had that go around before, but so. Yeah, I tend to. Is anybody else? Somebody today. When they first came on, I saw that they were gray, and I can't remember who that was now.
Oh, I had some great people on my premiere today, and they were from the Philippines.
Oh,
So
good.
that was
Cool.
pretty good.
Good to see it's getting around.
I think they were from Jalen Chiritas.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm. So, and since I've been putting up content that was from the Philippines, I'm starting to pick up some subs and
subscribers. Yeah.
And you hashtag it Philippines, so obviously people see that and think, "Oh, this is good."
Mm-hmm.
But, anyways, yeah, that's good. I'm glad that you're getting, because I'm not worried about whether I grow or not. I used to. God, it used to drive me nuts, and now it's just I do this for fun. This is my weekly. This is my weekly therapy.
That's a good attitude to have, because then you just do what you like to do, and then next thing you know, it's like, holy crap, I got 1,000 subs, and next thing you know, you're monetized, and it's like, you're just having fun doing it.
Yeah, just let it happen.
Good idea.
Yeah, and that's that's the way I've been. But
Hey,
keep an eye on our Judy over here.
JDS Blind Connect.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
JDS first again.
First again. Yeah. And I watched Captain Ray's show today. He had a real good guest on there.
Steve Jones.
Steve Jones. Yeah. But who is a police officer?
Sheriff.
Hey, Dry.
Oh, did you see the video of the aftermath of the tornado in Captain Ray's neighborhood?
I haven't got around
No.
to that one.
Oh,
I didn't.
man.
No.
Cars overturned, and oh man,
I
really made a mess.
Did they show it last night on Uncle Bill's show?
I saw it on I think it was
Jody Drone Shots.
Fly Zone Drone.
On that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was on at the same time.
Yeah. I can't remember. I think I saw it because a couple of us. It had to been on Uncle Bill's last night because Dawn, who lives in Joplin, Missouri, they get hammered almost every spring. I mean, they've had some. He was.
I remember.
And he was talking about one of the tornadoes that hit. It was an F5 and it flattened the hospital. My best friend here in town, his mother. You talk about freak accidents. Her and her husband were up there camping outside of Joplin. And she stepped out of the shower. They had a big fifth wheel. And she stepped out of the shower and slipped and fell and hurt her neck. She didn't think too much about it, but she was in a lot of pain. So her husband gets her up and they get her into a car and they take her over to the hospital. She broke her neck.
Oh.
Huh?
And they had to go in and do surgery to fix it.
Right.
Did it from the front. When it fixed it, she got out that morning. That night, that same hospital she was in got flattened by an F5 tornado.
Oh. We got Dre in the chat and Glenn Thunderbird 6.
Thunderbird 6, yeah, and Recovery 1 drones, yes.
Bill, Coast Drones.
There he is, yeah. Bill's had some really good shows the last few weeks. I've really enjoyed it. I missed some this last week because, as I said, Judy's not been feeling as good this last week, so I'm hoping getting out to the cabin will help her, give her some, rest and relaxation. I've got it. They've brought fiber optic out there, so I'm hoping to get fiber optic into my cabin, so I'll actually have better internet out there than I do here at home.
Oh, there you go. Well, you know what they say, fiber's good for you.
Yeah, especially at my age.
Yep, fiber is good.
You may not be able to poop, but hey, you'll feel good about it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So, and
Just
you know,
do a shot of olive oil, and that'll take care of that.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So,
That's kind of like
yeah.
the lubricant that gets the poop out.
I'm going to do the
Hot rod.
Ron Lockwood
Yeah.
version
Hey, hot
of,
rod.
and I wanted to show you. This was the great grandson that came to visit us this weekend. Or came over and we got to see him. We hadn't seen him since he was born. So,
Wow.
and this is our oldest great grandson.
Ooh.
For whatever reason, he's wearing a green shirt. I just noticed.
That's why. Oh,
Nice
Yeah, he's wearing a green
catfish.
shirt.
hilarious.
Yeah. And our granddaughter that came to visit, these are her 5 kids.
Oh, holy cow.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, God.
Yeah. They live with their great aunt right now, but she had, but yeah, those are her, and so those are our great grandkids. And so that's 5, 6, that's 7 of them right there of our great grandkids. So, and it was good. That's why I didn't I didn't get to see your show, or even because she didn't leave until about, I think they left about 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something like that. They came over
Right.
and he got to meet Gus and old Joe.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Right.
and he I'll tell you what, Ranger, our big dog, he just fell in love with him.
Oh.
It scared. And Ranger actually barked at him, but he was trying to get him to pet. And when they quit petting him, he barked at him. Our granddaughter never heard Ranger bark. When he barks, you know it.
Yeah.
He's got that deep barrel-chested. Any grandkids look like a young Lloyd? Yeah, I've got some grandkids that look like a young me. I've got actually my son Paco, who watches this show quite often and usually provides my Christmas song. He's got a crap load of kids, and they all look like my side of the family. They look like him. They look. And I probably shouldn't say this, but that's one of the nice things about the genetics in my mom's side of the family is it followed through. And unfortunately, my ex-wife has to look at somebody who looks just like me all the time. So, yeah, that's just one of them X things, I don't mean her any bad.
Well, I
That's
think it's time for some wreck booze.
Go for it.
Somebody messed up my chair at work, so I'm readjusting, and my shoulder is paying the price for it because the work that I have to do, if my chair is not the right height, my shoulder will tell me about it, especially my left shoulder. Yes.
Yeah.
Get the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Got to get to 30 by the end
by
of the
the way,
show.
Bill, I'm learning Tagalog as we speak. So
Right.
the 2 new words
Hello,
that I
Chris.
know is babae, which is woman, and lalaki, which is men.
You sure about that? I had to say it.
Yeah, well, at least they've got a differentiation. They know the difference, that there is a difference between them.
Yeah, I had to say it.
That's true. There's no other genders over there. And that was the nice thing about being over there. I didn't have to hear any woke crap.
Yeah, it's
we got
been
Mr. Chris Hope in the
Mr.
chat.
Chris Hope. Yes, hello, Chris.
And
they teach English in their school.
We got Ken Heron, and we got Chris Rollins and Billy Kyle.
Must be in your chat then.
Yeah.
If Billy Kyle actually showed up on my show, I would be shocked.
Oh, we got Kelly, Race at Drone, and
Kelly, I wouldn't be surprised. He's
he was in
to,
Uncle Bill's yesterday.
Yeah, and got booted out by Lon.
Yeah. because he didn't have a wrench. Someone timed him out.
Yeah, Lon Denard did, and then
Or
Uncle Bill gave.
Or as Art would say, Don Leonard.
Don, yeah, I was just going. Well, that was after.
Yeah.
All
After
right,
a few
here
of those,
we go.
yeah.
Some break.
Your medicine. Oh, there we go. Yeah. It's going to be a fun show. So, good Lord, we've already done 45 minutes of this show. Surely not. No, not quite.
40 minutes.
It's only
smooth stuff, huh?
Yeah. It's actually pretty good stuff. It's 86 proof.
That's good.
Billy lurks here every week. That's what Jim's droning says. Well, if he sees this or watches it in replay, hello, Billy. You're always welcome.
Hi, Billy.
Join the chat, but yeah, like, hi, Billy. When he started with Ken Dono and they were doing their live streams, he wasn't old enough to drink, and so I would always give a super chat to go buy him some Capri Suns because he always drank those Capri Sun in the pouch, And I'll still do it if I see him on a show. I'll super chat and say, "Here's for Billy to get him a Capri Sun."
And we got Ed Ricker in the chat.
Yeah, well, I don't believe that at all.
In your chat, maybe.
Maybe in your chat. In mine, no. But yeah, that happens to all of us, I think. Damn teeth are falling out. They keep slipping for some reason. I expect them just to drop one of these days.
Joe Blaylock is in the chat.
Hello, Joe. Welcome.
Yep, I can see you.
And Dewey.
It must have been good stuff.
It was good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I had Eggo waffles for dinner with the syrup from Gene Fox, Green Mountain Droner.
Yes.
Good stuff. I brought a bottle with me to the Philippines for James and his lovely wife. Yes. Good stuff. And the Instrum's almond toffee was it's a big hit everywhere. So they loved it there.
That's from Barkley. Yeah. He made him buy the DJI Controller Pro.
Oh,
yeah, I watched.
By the way, I went to try out the new motion controller too. Took it all the way out to Riverdale Park, which is where the flight club meet.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. You know why?
Why?
It has to be activated.
No.
Oh, you hadn't activated it yet.
No, it bound right away, and I'm like, I felt like Ken in his latest video.
His latest video, yeah, I was just thinking that
the triple tech,
yeah. That was funny. Yeah.
So
yeah, matter of fact,
when I got back home,
that.
Hooked it up to the computer. I had to get the right assistant to activate it. So I got it activated. So next time I go flying, it'll be good to go. Can't wait to try it out.
I was going to fly the Avata in the house with the great grandson here and show it to him. I let him put the goggles on. I was just going. First thing he says, Grandpa, there's something on the screen. So I took him off and looked at it. And of course, first it said that there was a battery incompatibility thing. It wasn't updated or something. So I was like, all right, okay. And then I tried to start it, and I realized I hadn't plugged it into my phone because I updated the damn thing and didn't have it. Forgot I had to plug it into a friggin' phone. It's like, shit.
Would everybody like to see James's house?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
so there you go.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That is, I mean, you see it a million times on his video, and then
Right.
you're there, and it's like, wow, this is nice. You know, right here, where you see on the front here, that's where the car comes down and parks in the garage in the basement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is definitely a nice looking house.
it is. It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And I got to watch it when it was nothing. It was just they just cleared the land and getting ready to
Yeah.
dig the hole.
Yeah, I think I saw watched some of those videos too, because I've been
Oh,
following him for a long time. You know.
I've been following him for about 6 years now, and
Yeah, probably.
I, s-
Uh,
I, I started watching about 2 weeks after his groundbreaking. And
yeah,
if you go back in and start watching it, I mean, you're hooked because
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what happened to me. And it's like every day I come home from work, I go, okay, what's the next episode? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Ben Cartwright. Hello.
Oh, Ben.
Ben
Yeah,
Cartwright. Yeah.
yeah. Well, are you going to say it or not? I figured you were going to ask where was Hoss and Little Joe.
Yeah, where is Haas? And why has he been? Where has he been?
Where
And
has
how
Ben
has
been?
he
Yeah.
been? Yeah. Where what happened to Purnell Robert? Was that which one of the boys was he? He was the oldest.
That was
Was
Adam. That was Adam. Yeah, that
Adam.
was Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
the problem part of the problem was is he didn't like calling, you know, calling him Paul, and so they had it in the contract that he had to say Paul or Dad or something like that at least once each show, but
Mm-hmm.
otherwise he just basically hey you, and because there was only like 4 or 5 years difference between the two of them, so
Oh
you know,
man.
yeah, there wasn't
Oh
that many
really?
years,
Yeah.
yeah, between Lauren Green and Robert Purnell.
Right.
And so, yeah, and I one of the funny things that I saw that I read about was one of the stories is they were doing a shoot in which uh,
Dan
Lauren
Block.
Green had, Lauren Green had to go into the water, and when he went in, when he came up, his hairpiece had come off. So he stayed under the water until he could find it, and then he puts it back on sideways and gets up and
I
walks
did
out.
not know he had a hairpiece. Oh
Yep,
man.
yep. His hairpiece came off, and he ended up coming out with it turned sideways. And yes, Commander Adama. Yeah, yeah. He
Yep.
wore a
That's
hairpiece too. He and Purnell
Yeah.
Roberts both, and Dan Blocker,
yeah.
all three wore hairpieces. So
Yeah.
Well,
Little Joe,
there's
he
an
was blessed with full head
episode
of.
where Dan Blocker did not remove his Rolex watch in one of the episodes
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because
I would not.
nobody wore watches back then.
Yep.
Exactly. Well, and if they did, they were a pocket watch usually.
Yes, that's
They
right.
yeah they because the wristwatches really didn't start coming around until
Early in the 20th
probably
century,
earlier yeah. I have
or
one that
late,
my grand
late 19th.
yeah, late 19th century, earlier 20.
If,
So I
yeah.
have one that my grandfather wore in World War One,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I know a lot about hair pieces, but this is all real.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's mine's all real, and I don't even have a comb over. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, but but yeah, my grandfather's. It's a just got a webbed band through it. It's a sterling silver case, and it had the original glass that was in perfectly good shape. It had turned sort of a purple color, and for whatever reason, I popped the front of it off, because you could pop the front of it off, because it had like teardrop slots for each one of the numbers. You line it, and it would cover the number, and it was to protect it while he was in the trenches. And it's signed on the back from the people at I think he worked for the Fort Logan Fire Department. And when he went into the service, they gave this to him, and it's engraved on the back for him. And I still have it, but I broke the glass putting it back on. We got it and bust it right in the middle. I mean, it didn't crush it. It didn't, but I did break the original glass, and that was very upsetting, because that took away the value. But and it worked up until it probably would work again if I took it in and had it cleaned and all that. But finding a watchmaker that does that now is just virtually impossible.
Oh, yeah. Well, my sister still has my dad's full of a watch. They had a gold case. Yeah, we still have that.
You've got a point
and
there, Mark Sullivan.
My mom's bull of a watch, which was also gold case. So,
we have Judy's dad's railroad watch, and it's a pocket watch, and it's a gold case, gold cover on it.
Heavy, yeah.
It is, and it's one he wore when he worked on the railroad for about 15 years.
We got Steve Jones in the chat. Welcome.
He's on Facebook. He's joined.
Oh, is he on Facebook?
It's got the little Facebook icon on there.
Yeah,
and we got Steve. Carpenter.
Steve Carpenter, yes. Yeah, Steve Jones was the guest on Captain Ray's today.
Yeah. Bob Dempsey.
Oh, we got drone. Bob Dempsey, old fart.
Bob Dempsey. Drones. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yes, congrats to the Golden Knight.
We've got 33 likes at the moment, so that's good.
Out of 36 people,
actually,
that's pretty good.
We're 36 likes. We're 36 in the chat.
Yeah, we got 36 in the chat. Yeah. And don't forget at the top. At the top of the hour. You can see a real drone channel, a Drone Nation, and they talk about drones, and not just old fart stuff like we do. But
we occasionally talk about a drone or two.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I was
and he was frozen. All right, while he's frozen, let's remove him, and we'll talk and have some fun until he gets his stuff together. Hey, we got Eat More Possum. That would be
Brent
or Brett?
Brent.
Brent.
B-R-E-N-T. Brent.
Well, we got Brent, and we got Brett, and we got Brent. We got all three of them.
Yeah, I know. You can. It can be pretty hard when
we got Bob, and then we got Chris and Chris and Chris.
And sometimes there's two Bobs.
Yep, two Bobs. And multiple Bills.
Yeah, several Bills sometimes.
Several
We've got two
Bills.
Marks.
Yeah.
We've got two Marks in the chat as well.
Marks and Steves. We got multiple Steves. And Chris's. How about Chris's? Yeah, we got
Chris and a Chris K-R-I-S.
Yeah, that's
he's
what
not
you
in the
do.
chat at the moment,
and a Chris Wedgeworth. Try saying that sober.
Exactly. And then we've got Dustin and Justin.
Dustin and Justin, yeah.
Shit. And we can have
And
we've
we
got
got
Charles
Johnny,
Galaski.
Johnny, and Johnny, and
Yeah, we've got Charles
John.
Galaski, and sometimes Chuck from Covaction comes in. We've
Yeah,
got
and
Charles and
Chuck.
Chuck.
Yep. And we
Uh,
got Mark, and we got Steve. How about all
yeah.
the Steves? We got
Oh, definitely.
Steve Knowles, who he knows how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall.
Exactly.
And Mika Steve.
Yeah, Mika
And
Steve. We've got
finally
Brad
the
and
big guy is back.
oh, here's the other. And here's
Art.
the speaking
Yeah,
of Matt. Here's another Matt.
Oh,
Another
hello,
Matt.
Matt. Yeah.
Matt,
Yes.
I'm from down
We've got
there.
Matt and Matty. So we're just
I
going
don't
through
know.
all the duplicate names here.
We got Joe, Joey, and Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys hold on to the show. I lost my internet.
Yeah.
It just completely crapped
Shit
itself. So
Yep,
yeah.
we saw that. You were like,
Yeah, because I'm going, what
to
the hell?
to use an Australian term, it's cactus.
It's cactus. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know
and
what
we got
happened.
Brad Alston.
Oh, welcome. And Chris Wedgeworth. So, well, let's see what's the time. Oh, we still got 10 minutes. So, I should have smoked a cigarette while I was on break.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what happened with my internet. It's still not. It's still not 100%. But let me see if I can get it. Nope. Some of the devices are offline, so everything went down. I mean, I lost everything in the house. So
Wow.
it's been getting weird here lately. So I'm going to have to call them and have them work on it because, man, you clean those spider webs out of your wallet. Oh,
Yeah, there you
now that's another show I like to watch is Matt on Fridays as well as
Paul
we
Murray.
got Paul
hello,
Murray.
Paul Murray.
Hey,
Hello.
He's looking a bit grey there as well.
So, Dominic, how did you like beef? Lloyd's like, what the hell is this?
How do
That's
I
a
explain
Netflix video that James and Ness got me hooked on.
I watched all 10 episodes in a row.
Oh.
It is strange.
Yes, it is.
I enjoyed it, but I think the ending was a bit strange.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm a little more than halfway through. I got to the part where Amy gets what's his name's brother over to the house, and she goes, "It can't be physical. We can't." And then what happened?
Exactly. Well, as I said, I watched all 10 episodes in a row. It how do you explain? Glenn from Thunderbird 6. What's it about? It
starts off as a road rage.
Yeah. If you've ever seen the movie Sliding Doors or The Butterfly Effect, I think you'll understand a little bit better. It starts off as initially as a road rage. It just gets completely out of control.
Yeah.
And you're watching it and you keep saying, is this going to get better? Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Yes.
On
it's
Netflix,
on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's pretty much all Asian.
Yeah. It's also got Maria Bello.
Ali Wong is the lead actress. She's a comedian, so
I'd never heard of her before that. So
I didn't either, and then I started watching her stuff on YouTube, and I'm like, holy crap, she's funny.
Yeah, she's funny, but she does it in a really deprecating way. And it was hard to
kind of
realize.
like she's a man hater or something.
Yeah, you can.
You don't know
Yeah,
if
I'm not.
she's.
I'm not going down that path. But yeah, it was a very interesting one because each character seemed to play out differently,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and it's as I said, I watched the first one and went, oh, because everybody kept saying, oh, you got to watch it, you got to watch it, you got to watch it.
Yeah.
So I sat down and watched it. Watched the first one and went, oh, I don't know. And then I thought, well, let's see if this gets better. So I watched two, and then I thought, well, let's just keep watching. And I'm going,
Yeah. It's kind of like
yeah,
Lay's potato chip. You can't just eat one.
yeah, and it kept getting weirder and weirder and weirder. And I'm going, where is this going?
Yep.
And then I got to the
Mm-hmm.
final episode and went, okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. There's 10 weeks of my life I'll never get back or whatever. Yeah.
it's
Actually,
all 10
you'll be
are on Netflix at the
entertained.
moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
all
I'll have
10
to
are on
watch it.
Netflix.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've been hearing everybody talk about it, but I haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah.
I was going to answer.
Yeah.
I do have a Wi-Fi mesh system here in the house, but the cable died out at the pole. Is what happened. And when we lose the cable outside, and it resets the router, then it goes through and resets each one of my or when it resets the modem, it goes through and resets the whole system in the house.
Okay, no.
And I lost Judy's monitor, and so it had just reset itself. It just takes a few minutes, but either that or somebody's
Dominic,
hacking.
I got to the part where the two knuckleheads decided to rob the place when Fumi gets out the pistol and she falls down the stairs. I'm like, oh God. And if you don't know, Fumi is the matriarch of the family.
And she's also Keiko
Yes,
in
ma'am.
Star
She
Trek: The
likes
Next
to
Generation.
spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sounds like a show I'm going to have to watch.
The accountant says, well, you need to find another source of income there because you're in deep doo-doo. So she's deciding, we got to sell some of the artwork that her son doesn't want to sell.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole chair thing.
Yeah.
It was
about the artwork. It's like, it looks like poop with sprinkles on it. Don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, just as I said, it just kept getting weirder and weirder and weirder.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. It's pretty much. Then you got the younger brother who's like big on crypto. And then his brother gets involved and he's like, oh yeah, he's making a crap ton of money. All of a sudden, boom. Shit.
Yeah, my internet keeps popping in and out, so we're getting close to about a minute from closing down anyways.
Yep.
And hello, Ray Kelly.
Ray Kelly's in the house.
Yeah,
hello.
I think before it dies again, I think what we're going to do is we're going to recommend everybody go to see Drone Nation, which should be starting here within
5 minutes.
Yep.
5 minutes,
or
okay.
If you have Netflix, go watch Beef. Or another good one that I just found out is Glory. I've heard some good things about, which is a Korean gal who's been bullied and there's some surprise stuff.
Yeah.
I'll take note of that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, I think what I'm going to do is call this a night because I don't feel like getting frustrated fighting this damn internet right now.
Yeah.
So
don't do a Ken here and start.
No, I
have a meltdown first.
Yeah. Yes. I'm too damned old to give a shit about stuff like this. I just like, oh well, this just means I get to go take my nap a little bit earlier. So. But
you know what? I did have one of those shows. This was a long time ago, and I happened to be on air. Luckily, I deleted that show because
Oh no.
I was dropping F-bombs, you know,
I
because
remember that. I remember that show.
oh
I do remember
man,
that
I'm like
one.
going,
Yeah.
"Oh,
I was going to say it's a shame you don't have headsets. You can just pick it up and throw it down and walk off
Yeah.
and say that's it.
Oh, people on the internet, not a good mix. Well, you know, and that's what I don't understand why mine's been doing this lately. Rip off the fake mustache. No, that's not fake either.
yeah."
Unfortunately, you know.
Well,
But
it
yeah,
looks like you finally trimmed it because I don't know, for some reason you got that one patch of hair that just wants to grow out longer
I know
than the
that.
rest of it.
Problem, yeah.
I kept felt I want to reach out and
I trimmed it. I trimmed it a little bit yesterday, and
yeah,
my mustache. Unfortunately, what really makes it look bad is there's an area right in here that is actually dark, where the rest of it is all white. So it makes it look like it's not growing right. It's like it's a shadow, and there's nothing there. So yeah,
I don't know, but it looked like you had patch, and it looked like you had like a snaggle tooth growing out.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
boy,
I did trim. I was in there yesterday, and I hadn't noticed it, but I went in there yesterday, or no, this afternoon. I trimmed. I thought, what the hell, you know? So
yeah, well, that's good.
I try to trim it, so, but anyways, yeah, I think. So, what do you got coming up, Art?
Well, I got some more videos in the can. I just gotta do intros for. One is from Palazzo Verdi, which I got coming up, and I've got one from Nyack, which is where my ex fiance lives, and you'll get to see her dancing around on the beach, which is pretty funny. So check that out down the road, and I've got some more cool stuff to give away. I got some more keychains. I've got one with the Philippine flag that I'm going to be giving away.
Yeah.
So
okay, cool. And like I said, I will be getting out those gift certificates here in the next probably tomorrow before I leave out, or I'll do it when I get up there. But
or the dogs will give you shit about it.
Yeah. That's the littlest one. That's the little girl. She's out in the living room barking, and I don't know what she's barking at. But anyway, so Dominic, what do you got doing? You'll be seen somewhere on the internet, I'm sure, this week.
I'll be seen somewhere on the internet.
You like to come on my show and then just like, hey, I'm sorry, but I got another show.
I've got to keep everybody.
He's a popular guy.
Yeah,
so he's a popular guy.
Do my hour with you, and then.
And you know what? All he does is he sits around and says, "Yeah."
Hey, it's a good job if you can get it. You know, it's a good job if you can get it. So, anyways,
go ahead. I'm also working on a few T-shirt designs as well. Hopefully, I can work my magic, and get them onto some sort of online store.
There you go.
Yeah. And as I said, if I can get off my ass and actually edit any videos, then I'll get them going, because I've done a little bit of flying in the last couple of weeks, and let's see if we can chuck some together.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, I hope to get some video up there using my Avata up there at the lake. So we'll see if I ever make it up there. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I want to do. So, anyways, thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks everybody who watched. We had a good crowd tonight. I know we were up like 30, 35, 36 people. Yeah. And don't forget, Drone Nation is starting right now, if it hasn't already started. Yeah.
I think it already has.
So, yeah, I think it already has. So, with that, I'm going to say good night, everyone. Y'all take care. So,
good night.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.